So the game didn't save from last time, which is great. Not too sure on what to do. Should we start fresh or let's keep it like this, I think. Anyway, I saw that game called Chained Together. That game was fun. I don't think you can solo play it, and if you can, I don't know if I'd wait for it, but I just don't think I'd want to be honest, because that looks hella stressful. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well today. And yeah, it's a beautiful day to just, give some gratitude, man. Playing some Minecraft. If you've had a hard day, sit back, relax, made it through. But yeah, nobody really cares about, it's like sort of how you got there in terms of like, say you achieve certain things. They don't really care about the process, they just care about the sort of, just that you did it. And this is kind of a follow-up video, if you've been a subscriber for a while, of one of my older videos, which is about how results are the only thing that matters. So a quick summary of that is basically just how nobody really cares about, how you feel and all that stuff. Not in a very pessimistic way, but that's just human nature. And how pretty much the things you provide are the only things that really matter, at least on a material level. And this kind of goes for the same way in terms of how you're doing it. What do I mean by this? And I feel like people have this kind of notion. Wait, Notion? That's why Google called it that. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. Notion is like a note-taking app, by the way, if you didn't know. But yeah, the Notion is pretty much like staying on a righteous path where it doesn't seem very fulfilling to do so, at least in the material sense. And this is because I feel like people tend to associate like righteousness and good traits with hard work and all of that stuff with more money, but obviously it's not the case. I don't know what this wild seed thing is, but I don't think there's like a biome or anything like that. Not a biome, just some flat land really. But yeah, and obviously money is not just a direct result of righteousness or integrity and all of that stuff. It's obviously in a business sense, creative solutions to reward problems and tactically planning and not just hard work. There's probably other factors involved too, but I'd say a pretty easy sort of analysis would be that. And I'm not really here to tell you to sort of venture on the path that seems easier and less righteous, by no means. I would say you pretty much got head onto the path that sort of teaches you the most about yourself and your own characteristics, so that you can better operate in the world, not just in a money material level, because obviously you'd want your mind right, you'd want everything else to feel good too, and sometimes this comes with more struggle because again you have to put in more work. But if we're talking in a material sense, I guess you could say that it's kind of sad because some people, they'll sort of get to places without having a clean heart, and they're not very righteous and they have sort of bad ethics in terms of achieving that. And so, people that have clean hearts, or even as a result of that, they might, fall back on the journey and they might not seem as ahead as someone who, who might have cheated the system or whatever. So nice for you. By the way, yes, I don't have Distant Horizons because it kind of messed up when I was loading it, and yeah, we're here now. Either way, it still looks nice. And it's a lot easier to, I guess, damn, I'm gonna fall bad here or there. Let's do it. Oh man, let me get in a proper world, hold on. Alright, fresh world, I think. Yeah, we should be good. Let's go this way. Well yeah, it's pretty much a lot easier to sort of stray from the true path, or the path that seems to have the most truth in it. And what do I mean by truth, you might be asking? The path that makes the most sense to you, but also is morally correct, according to your standards. This might actually be the same world as yesterday. I think this is the world that didn't save. Oh nice. Not yesterday, day before. But yeah, sometimes you might stray away from that kind of path because it's a lot more tempting, it requires less discipline, less integrity, and less growing up as a human. And obviously as a result of that, you might tend to sort of fall into bad habits that kind of quickens the process of getting whatever it is that your desires are, just not in a way that would sort of help you grow as a person. And sometimes our desires, like the things that we want really, really badly, we tend to neglect everything else as a result of that, from chasing it at least. But I don't think it should be like that, because again, when you want fulfillment, or at least to be happy doing so. You're going to be in alignment of your mind, your body, your soul, if you want to call it, or whatever all that stuff. I don't really like to go into detail on those things because it's very, very subjective. So whatever works for you, works for you. Stick to it. As long as you have a good heart, that is practically plenty. So yeah, pretty much as a result of that, you want to kind of stay true to the path that is right for you and that seems completely right for you. Like, it just ticks all the boxes, or at least most of the boxes. And I will pretty much make another video on this in the future, probably. Wow, that actually looks cool. This map, this seed actually might be the one. But yeah, I'll probably make another video basically talking about building mental wealth, because I feel like a lot of people, they don't really seem to understand that the more you kind of like mentally build yourself, and I'm not talking about the self-discipline gurus and all that stuff. I'm talking about just building knowledge and experience within your own life. Obviously it comes with age. I'm not the oldest person, so I still have a lot of room to grow, but in terms of the life experiences you sort of have and also learn, that is like great, because especially when it comes to a form of self-awareness, it's like, you know your trigger points, you know your sort of ups and downs, your weaknesses, your strengths, you know when to take a rest, and you know when not to. That's what I mean by mental wealth, in a nutshell at least. And yeah, I'm not going to be sort of preachy about, because I'm talking about righteousness a lot in this video, and you might associate that with, preaching about God and things like that. I'm not. I'm just telling you to be just more self-aware about yourself and what is righteous to you. Yeah, it's kind of late, so I probably am like not speaking as clear as I usually do. Again, it's part of the rawness I'm trying to bring to the channel. A lot of people seem to like it, and it also saves me a lot of time from editing. So yeah, I kind of want to keep it like as real as possible, just so it just seems more authentic, because it is more authentic. But yeah, if you've made it this far, let me know if because this is the thing, right? A lot of people, they suggested that I should put music in the background and things like that, but I'm thinking, because of the game music, Minecraft music and all of that stuff, I don't know, because again, it takes it more from the rawness of the video, just me gaming, talking to you, kind of live. Well, I say kind of live because it is recorded and then posted. It's not actually live, but anyway, gotta say that. But yeah, man, I don't know, I'm getting to the point where I'm just like yapping a bit too much now, so I want to end the video there. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay truthful to yourself. Remember not to stray too far away from the path that you deem as the most ideal sort of path for you. It does happen. It's meant to happen. And yeah, stay blessed and have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it may be. Peace and blessings to you all. See ya.